Many of you ask me how I do to create my video content. So mostly they are impressed how my videos have so much quality when I actually didn't invest in much big material and high quality camera. I basically shoot with my phone, and everyone then asks me how I can have that such quality in the sound, in the video. So today I decided that I'm going to show you how I do to create my video contents. My name is Cindy, I'm a web strategist and I help lady bosses elevate their web strategy. Welcome back, ladies, to one more video, and today I'm going to show you a little bit my process of video creation, whether it is for YouTube or Reels or Shorts. I will teach you how I do to create my videos, how I edit, how I create the content, how I publish, and what kind of mindset I had to set up in my mind so I could easily do videos, actually fall in love by doing this kind of content. So if you are new in my channel and you like this video, then feel free to subscribe and hit the bell button so you will have all the notifications every time I release a new video. So if you are a total beginner on this, then this video is for you, because I am myself a beginner. I just started to do consistently videos 4 months ago, and I didn't know anything about how to do. I had to watch a lot of YouTube videos of other content creators to see how they were shooting their videos for YouTube or for Instagram. Actually, I have some knowledge on video editing and how to record, because this is my background studies, but from what I know and the real practice, it's a big gap. So I thought I knew many things, but at the end I didn't know much. So I had to learn all those steps, and today what I'm going to show you is basically what I learned, so you don't have to. You don't have to watch all the YouTube videos I watched, because in this video you will know exactly how to do to create your video contents. And you will see that it's not easy, but it's not very difficult at the end. It's just a matter of practice, doing it many times, and at the end it will be natural. You will do it perfectly and naturally. And also, I didn't invest in any very good quality material. All my material that I'm going to show you, it's basically things that doesn't cost much money, but it's already something to start, because at the end of the day, the most important is to start. And then when you start and you keep doing it consistently, then you can improve your material, you can improve the way you shoot your videos, and get more and more quality on them. But I can assure you that to start, we doesn't need to care much about the quality, but there are actually some things that it's kind of mandatory if you want to start with a minimum quality of video, which is the kind of quality that actually will make your views stick because people like to watch videos that are pleasant to watch, and of course if you have a very low quality, then the person will not be very interested in watching it. So this video I will also tell you what you have to have in the minimum requirements to get the minimum quality for your videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is to show you my setup. So this is where I basically shoot all my videos, whether it's YouTube or Reels, and we start with my little iPad that I have here mostly to keep an eye on my planning content. So I planned my content and I put it on the side in my iPad so I can have a look in between each shoot I do, so I can basically be on track of what I'm saying and not miss any information that I'm supposed to show you. And then I have this big screen that I mostly use for example purposes. For example, this will be one of the examples that I'm going to show you today. But basically in this screen I put everything that I need to show you as examples on the web. So at the same time I'm recording, then I will record also the screen in this big screen. I also use this screen sometimes to do some content with the teleprompter, which I can read the content while I record the video, but I don't use it much because all my videos are kinda not prepared with the text. I mostly do that for my clients who need videos for trainings where I don't know the subject perfectly because it's not mine. So otherwise my videos are all on improvisation mode, so I don't have any text prepared. Then of course I have my laptop where I mostly can record my voice. As you can see, I'm actually recording my voice for this video. So here is what I'm doing, and I will show you what kind of program is that. And then of course I have my phone here. I'm recording with the second phone that I have, but this is the phone I use to record most of the time, and basically it's an iPhone that I put on video mode in the inside camera, which is already a good camera, and it's more than enough. You will see why it's more than enough. And then the last thing I use is my mic, which is a Newton mic. This mic was offered to me by my brother. Thanks to my brother that he offered me that on the Christmas, and basically this mic is for me more than enough to start. It works perfectly. It comes with all the connections we need. I just had to buy some more adapters for the Mac, because of course the system of a Mac is different from a Windows, so we need more connectors. But this mic, you can find it on Amazon. I don't know the actual price now. This mic was bought like 4 years ago, I guess, or 3 years ago, and at that time the cost was around 60 euros, I guess. So just have a look in Amazon. I will try to find the my mic on Amazon, and we'll put the link in the description. And basically it's everything that I use. I actually also use other thing, which is this ring light that I mostly use when I shoot my videos a little bit late at night or in the day, because there is no sun anymore, so I need more light on my face. And I also have this stand, which is I will put the link in the description because it's also Amazon, and it's a very nice stand because he's multifunctional. Actually, this, for example, here we can change this and put something else that would be suitable for any device we want to use to shoot. And we also have this entrance here that you can use to put your ring light, or you can put actually a second device if you wanted. Then it's also a stand that shoots on the landscape and also on vertical side, which means you can shoot like that, or you can shoot like that. And then of course the versatility of this adapter for the device makes it very good, because you can actually turn your phone in this side or this side. So for me on YouTube I use like that, and if I want to shoot a reel or a short, then I use like that. So let's put it back in the, and then I have here some earphones. Both of them I use. One is Bluetooth and one is with cable. The cable is better when you want to listen your own voice. The Bluetooth, it's good if you are editing and you just want to listen what you are doing on your headphones. Then I use these ones. And it's all for the material. So as you can see, I don't have very fancy material, but it's more enough to start. Something I didn't show you too, it's something that is very useful when you shoot videos, which is this remote that came with my light ring. And I use it actually to start the record of my videos, which means that every time I'm going to start tape, then I push the button and the remote just make the video recording start without me having to go on the screen to push the button of the phone. So it's really convenient, because I do that. I try to do it at the same time I push the button of my mic, so the voice is accorded to the video, and in the editing side I will not have much struggle to put them together, to merge the voice with the video, because they will be starting at more or less the same time. So let's start with the first topic. So when it comes to the content, it's the major key time of doing videos. It's come up with the idea for your video. In case of a reel or a short, so short, it's basically the real version of YouTube, which means in YouTube you can now share long format videos in landscape view, but you can also share shorts, which are basically reels, but you add them to your YouTube channel as it was a normal video but with a real format. And most people are watching them from YouTube, so it's definitely something you should take in consideration when creating your video content. So when it comes to shorts and Instagram reels, then to create the content, we will always think about what I'm going to say today, what I'm going to talk about, and then you will come up with the idea for this particular video, because you don't have most of the time, and realistically, when we are beginners and we start doing videos, and that is totally okay, even if it's not the best method, but I mean, I also started like that, which is we don't make a whole strategy of all the topics we will do as a video. We should do that, but let's keep it real. Most of people don't do it, including me. I didn't do it. So basically I come up with videos that go according to the trends I see on Instagram Reels, the musics too, basically I come up with the topic that will actually resonate with my followers and what they are expecting me to show in my Instagram. But in case of long videos for YouTube, for example, then definitely we need to do a strategy, because come up with ideas for every video like 1 or 2 days before is exhausting. And I'm telling you something, I'm doing it. I didn't do a strategy, and this is the most problematic thing I have now in my YouTube video creation, is that I didn't take the time to create that strategy of contents where I have like a storytelling, where I see like this week I'm going to talk about this, because then I will talk about this, and you know, all will be following up very smoothly, very good, and actually coming up with ideas will be easier. But I'm not doing it because I didn't have the time to do it. I'm working at the same time that I'm doing these videos, so I'm trying to just adjust with what I have right now. One way also to get idea is to pay attention of what people are saying on social media, like their problems that you could actually solve through a video. This is my biggest inspiration for example, this video today is because I saw many people asking how to create videos efficiently with good quality, and also some people who asked me directly how I do to make them to make those videos with good quality by shooting only with a phone. So that's why I came up and decided to do this video today. So you should definitely do the same. Now, when you come up with those topics and those contents, it's time to create the storytelling or the text about it. And let me say that I basically never create any text or script in advance unless the video is too complicated or a very specific topic with very technical things to talk about that I'm not comfortable in talking without reading, because it's not a subject that I completely control. But most of my videos are created without script. I just have the idea, and as I showed you in the setup video, I basically put a content table of all the little topics I have to talk during the video, so I don't miss the important information. But basically are just titles where after I see the title, I just make an improv of what I'm going to say, because of course I know the subject, it's my topic, it's my expertise, so it's normal that I can talk about it easily without preparing any script. But if you are not confident enough at the beginning to start without script, then it's totally fine to create a script, a content for your video. And in this case, I advise you to use ChatGPT, for example, to help you come up with the text, because he will write it perfectly with very good words, and you will just have to make some change to get more the natural side of it, and maybe to adapt more with your audience and with the topic. But basically ChatGPT gives you a very good base that you can start with, and you don't have to spend much hours creating a copy because it's so exhausting. And we actually are humans, we don't write things very fancy way and very good way. Some people have that writing skills, and honestly I admire them. I don't have that writing skills, so I use ChatGPT to help me in the beginning, and then I just completely adapt to what I wanna say and to make it more natural and look like more me, right? So I advise you to do the same. And then another thing that you should definitely do is to make some search about topics that usually people look for. So for example, in case of the Reels, go on Instagram Reels page and look what are the most viewed Reels according to your niche. So let's say you are doing real estate agency, you are a real estate agent, okay, independent, and you want to know how other real estate agents are communicating and what they are saying and what are the most viewed reels according to that. Then you go on Instagram, you tap the real estate agency niche, and then you will see a bunch of videos, and it will be classified from those who performed best to those who perform less, and you will see what kind of videos are being released and people are actually watching and seeing and liking it. So you can also do content according to that. In case of YouTube, you can basically see what YouTube shows you about your niche. In the home page of YouTube, you will see the most trendy videos in your topic, and then you can basically see what people are liking, what they are commenting, and then you can definitely create videos in that way so you can meet the expectations of your viewers. So now that we have our content, let's jump to the material side. So what we need, as I showed you my setup, we need a phone to record, we need a mic, then we need a laptop definitely to record our voice, and then the other things I have are not mandatory, but for more comfort, if you have a second screen so you can put the examples you are going to show to people, or if you want to put the teleprompter also, then basically a second screen will be convenient. Also, I advise you to have a ring light because it's important to get light, and I will tell you why. And also a little remote to start your recording your videos freehand, so you don't have to push on the button of your phone directly to start the video. And also you can syncing it with the voice. I always recorded with my iPhone. I'm not going to debate here which is better, iPhone or Android. You will shoot with whatever you have, but just of course keep in mind that some phones have very good camera and others don't have. In my experience, and because I'm a iPhone user for many years, I rely a lot on the quality of iPhone. It has a really good camera quality, and it's really nice because almost no matter what version of iPhone you have, you can always get good quality. For example, I had a 13 Max Pro before this one. This one it's XS, so 10S. You're going to say, oh, then you downgraded. Actually, I got robbed my iPhone 3 months ago. So I had this one, the 10S, in a backup, as a backup phone. Of course, it's not the moment for me to go and buy a second 13 Max Pro, and because also another new will come. So I decided to keep my 10S for the moment, but of course I was worried about the quality of the videos, because clearly my 13 Max Pro had a very good camera comparing to the 10S. But then I was surprised that if we meet some basic requirements for the video recording, then we can actually have same quality or like very good quality, even with a more older iPhone. So in my case, I like to use iPhone. They are reliable for their camera. If you prefer to use Android, or because you have an Android, then I advise you to search for a YouTube video that will tell you good setting ups for recording with your Android phone, because I will not be the best person to talk about it, because I actually only use iPhone. But well, let's keep going. Basically, we need a phone to shoot, and you will see the quality, of course, depends of the camera, but it mostly depends of your environment. Light, it's I will say the most important to get the quality of your video. If you don't have light, then your video will always seem very like faded, or like without very punchy colors. It will look like a little dead video, right? But if you put it light, then you will see the difference on the quality. And what light? I will always recommend natural light. So as you can see, I'm positioned in side of a window, big window, where I get the sun all day, and if I don't get sun, I have the luminosity of the outside basically, so I can just open big wide my blinds, and I will get a lot of natural light. In the case with most sun, which is mostly the case in my videos, it's the case in this video too. I have a lot of sun entering on the room, so I just close a little bit the blinds, and it gives this little mood, like I would say that, like this little mystic mood in the room. But then if you don't like it, you can always edit the video to make it more clear, more bright, more contrasted, whatever. I will show you a little bit, not completely, but you will see that it's possible to edit many things in a video. And of course, for those who doesn't have a place with a big window, or can't have a light, natural light close to them when they're shooting, then of course I will advise you to invest in a light ring, which is basically what I showed you in the setup video. It's a ring that gives light all around, and there are multiple sizes of it. I have a pretty small one because I don't use it much. I just use it when I record my videos end of the day and I'm losing the natural light, so I put the ring light to support me with more light. But if you don't have natural light at all, then I advise you to get a big ring light, because it will help you bring the light you want. You can also create very nice lightning effects for your decoration with ring lights, because they have many moods of light, many colors. So yeah, can be very nice. But this is something that I can show you in another video more specifically. If you would like, just drop me in the comments and I will do the video for you. Now let's talk about mic. So the mic, as you see, I have one I don't even know, Newer, sorry. So Newer, this is the brand of the mic, and it's a mic from Amazon. I will try to link it in the description. And this mic, it's actually not very expensive. At that time it cost around 60 euros. It was a gift from my brother, of course, but this is for me a very nice mic to start. It's definitely not the best one. There are better ones in the market for sure, but if you have low budget and you just want to start and see if you like to do it for many reasons, then of course start by buying something that is a little bit cheaper. Then you will improve the quality of the material and get something more expensive if you want. For me, it never prevented me to do any video or any voice record. I'm actually recording my covers with this mic too, and if you go in my Instagram account, you will see the quality is really good, because it's all about the environment where you are shooting, and also editing the voice. It's important. So of course there are mics that I don't advise at all, because they really, like the cheap ones, really cheap ones, and they're 60 euros. It's maybe something that will come with very background noises that will be difficult to edit and take it out, not pleasant to hear. So this, for me, it's a very good alternative to start. Also, the stand that I use, it's a stand that is multifunctions. I bought it mostly for shooting videos from upper view, because you can position it in upper view method. But then I realized that I could do many other things with this stand. I will put the link in the description. And with this stand, we can change the adapters we have for each device. For example, I could put my ring light that normally doesn't come in this stand. It comes in another one, but I needed it to be like in the same height than my face. So this was perfect, because I can combine the ring light with the phone, position the phone, and it's honestly very nice. Also, you can turn the phone in many sides, in vertical side view, landscape view, upper view, downer view too. So it's really nice stand, and it didn't cost much. You will see in the link that I put in the description. If you need a reliable stand, then this is definitely a good one. Now, it's not the stand that you will bring with you everywhere. If your idea is to shoot in many other places that is not your current setup at home, then I advise you to use another kind of stand that is more portable, that you can eventually retract and make it smaller, so you can like transport it easily. Talking about transportable materials, it's the same for the materials you will use to shoot outside. So of course I can't use this mic to shoot outside because this is a mic that must be connected to the light. So what I recommend, I will put you some links of good or at least recommended mics that you can use for outside. I actually didn't buy them yet, but I'm definitely going to buy it, and if you are interested in knowing how it went, I can do a short on unboxing short, so you can see me testing the new mic that I'm going to buy for outside video shoots. So basically it's a transportable mic that you will need, and of course a better stand that you can transport, because this one, it's one that should stay always on place. But there are others, and I'm going to show you the one that I'm also going to buy, and I also going to do an unboxing about it and show how it works, because it's amazing. And actually comes with a stabilizer, which is really nice, because when you are walking and you want to shoot a video, then you don't want your video to like tremble all the time. So this stand that I'm going to buy has a stabilizer that will stabilize the image while you are walking and shooting at the same time. Now, the last thing about material is actually the decor. For example, the one I have here, I can show you a little bit. So I have this shelf here, and I have this plant here. So to get this decor, of course, I'm a very big fan of minimalist things, so it made sense for me to make a minimalist decor for my videos. And I'm actually a very also natural person. I like everything that comes up with plants. I like the green. It brings like so much relaxing and calm time, and that is what I wanted my videos to look like. I wanted my videos to bring this peace to the viewer, and that's why I have this kind of setup and decor. But you can like a decor more like night decor, or maybe you want lightning decor like with LEDs or something, or maybe you are fan of the kind of videos that we see where the person shoot in a couch or in the kitchen or whatever. I think it will go a little bit with the topic of your videos. In the case of YouTube, the mood of your channel, but in the case of Instagram, then it will be more about the niche or your business, right? Even for the Instagram, we will see mostly you, because when we shoot reels talking or explaining something, then it's ourselves that we are going to show, and we just see like this. So basically the decor doesn't have much importance, but if you are putting up like a whole reel about I don't know, showing something around, then of course it must be like aesthetics and nice, pleasant to see, because of course otherwise people will not engage with your content. This is a matter of having like a taste for visual things and be like know how to be aesthetics. But I think that all women have these aesthetic sides. We kind of know what is beautiful and not, so there is definitely not a problem in our case. And now that we talked about the material, let's jump into the recording time. So first topic I want to talk about is the fact of reading with a teleprompter. What this means? This means basically that if you don't want to make your content video in impro method, impro side, then definitely you need to create your content, come up with your script, and then put it in a teleprompter and read it while you are recording. So this is something that I faced when I created my first training course for a client. She needed me to make the videos in English, and definitely I was not aware about her topic, like it was not my expertise at all. So of course I couldn't talk in front of the camera as naturally as I'm talking now, because it was not my expertise. I didn't know the subject, I was not into it at all, and the purpose of doing videos for someone who is releasing a training course, it's not to learn the whole topic before doing the videos. There is a timing, a deadline also to do things. So I had to come up with all the videos without learning anything. So the only way for me to do was to basically translate the script that she did in the language and read it. Okay, but when I started it, I had very less notions of what to use to read it. So I was basically putting the text on my iPad or on my laptop in big screen, and I was scrolling with my hands every time I was finishing the text that needed to scroll up. I was putting my hand and making it scroll, and it was not like beautiful at all, because it was not natural. We could see that I was reading. And then there was another issue, what was reading when the text is downer than the camera. So basically I was looking or on the side to read it like that, for example, or the text was too much down lower and I was reading like that, and you can see that my eyes are like down. So we had to figure out on how to correct the eyes, and of course you will see there are some AI tools to correct the eyes, but then you have to pay attention on how to record your eyes, because for example, if your eyes are like that, too much lower, then the AI will not correct them properly. So the AI will only correct if they are looking like that and not too much far away. So basically it should be very close to the camera. So camera here, you should have the text basically here, and then keep your head straight. So the AI tool will make the correction perfectly. Until I figured out that we did many mistakes, I had to start over again. And now I can finally tell you that there is a solution for that. I came up with a teleprompter online. There are many actually, and they are all free. So basically what it will do, let me show you. Actually, you will go on an online teleprompter like this one. Then you will copy paste your text, your script. And basically when you are ready to record, you click on the play button and it will make that. It will make your text appear slowly and sliding, scrolling down also slowly, so you have the time to read it everything properly, and you don't have to go with your hands scrolling down, and like you can actually focus on what you are reading. And all the things you have to do is keep your head straight in front of the camera and just your eyes a little bit on the side. And that's why I use a big screen, because then I have my phone position right side to side to the screen, and my eyes don't go very far away, and the screen is big, so I can read properly. It's very comfortable, very convenient. So this is definitely what I advise everyone to do if you don't want to talk on your videos in improvisation mode. Now let's talk about body language. This is also very important, and you have to take it in consideration, because when doing a video, it's important that the person will be will like to see you on camera, which means that there are some position of your body that will engage more the person than others. Of course, I try to get all straight with my shoulders, but not too much, so I don't feel like being a robot. Basically avoiding a very comfortable, like people doing like that, it's not good. So it's actually good to keep straight your shoulders, but not too much, so you're not robot. If you want to have a very comfortable position, like cool position, one position I like to do is in my chair, just putting myself like that, and then it's basically a very cool position, less straight, because I can just relax my shoulders under, but keeping actually my position as authority position, because this is important for the body language when you are recording. Of course, pay attention, because then you are a little bit more far away from your mic, so you have maybe to raise your voice a little bit, or just come closer to the mic. And if you come closer, then you have to downgrade a little bit your voice. So basically avoid positions where you are like too much comfortable and not classy at all, because this is a very important thing to take in consideration if you want to like have this body language for the videos. Also, keep your head really like straight and looking the camera perfectly. Don't forget to smile, because people like when we smile, and this friendly face that we show on camera just gives trust, and people will be more likely to engage with your video if you feel like being a person that is like trustable and easygoing to speak, and like friendly, so they are not afraid to engage with you. So basically this is the body language that I advise. Of course, it's important to look good also in the camera. A little bit of makeup, not need too much. I like very natural makeups actually, so just a little bit, and then keep like very minimalist your outfit. If you are the kind of person that with your personality you are like more with a style like more bold style, then very nice, honestly good, because it goes with your personality, and it's very important to show your true personality. So go for it if you like bold styles. I like more minimalist style, so I'm always with only like a shirt or a pool or something like very light. So I keep it all very minimalist, because goes also with the decor. So all these things are part of the body language that I recommend to have when you shoot your videos. And now let's talk about adjusting the record moments of the day. Actually, this is a topic that is very subjective, because, for example, in my case, the best moments to shoot is from 2 p.m. to maximum 6 p.m. It's when I have the most of the light outside that I can get advantage of without blinding me when I'm shooting, of course, and that gives a good vibe on my videos. So basically what you should do is, if you are using the natural light, then you should definitely study how your light comes in the room to see what is the best moments of the day that you can take the most advantage of your natural light. But in the other hand, if you are someone shooting at night or mostly with light rings because you don't have the natural light, then basically you can shoot at any time. So of course make sure to have good rings because those are the ones that will give you all the light that you need to get a very optimized and quality video image. Now let's talk about the thumbnail. So many people forget about it, but actually we should have a thumbnail not only for the YouTube videos but also for the Instagram Reels or even the Shorts, because otherwise it will take just one of your pieces of your video and you will not look good in that little piece of the video, and you will be disappointed with the result. So we need to create the thumbnail, and so for that what I do mostly is I like to get a photo of myself with the exact position, same clothes and everything that I have for the video. That's why for me it's very important to get the thumbnail idea almost before shooting the video, because then you know clearly what position you have to take when you will do the photo of yourself to do the thumbnail. So for example, for my YouTube videos, what I do is after recording I take some photos of myself with my outfit of the video, of course, and I imagine what's going to be my thumbnail according to the topic. So I try to make a pose in a position that will favorize the edition of the thumbnail with my photo, because anyway I take out the background and then I position myself in another background. You can see my thumbnails, it's like that. And if you are interested in knowing how I edit my thumbnails, then just let me know, I will do a video about that. If it's for the reels, then I keep it simple. Basically what I do is I take a shot of myself, photo of myself in the decor that I just did the reel and with my outfit, and then I take a pose, and then I edit by putting the name of the topic, like the title of the video, the reel, so people can read it before clicking in the reel, so they know what kind of reel I'm talking, like they will watch, right? Again, if you are interested in knowing how I do that for my reels, just let me know, I will do a video about it. So now talking about the apps that I use to record here, of course I use the mobile phone to record the video, but what I use to record my voice, basically I use the native app that comes with my MacBook, which is GarageBand. For me it's the easiest app, and it comes directly with the laptop, so I don't have to buy any license. It's free to use and it's more than enough for recording the voice. Now if you are in Windows, you can use a program that calls Audacity. I will put the link in the description. It's a free and it basically does the same but with less features, because GarageBand comes with a library of voices, like presets voices that you can use to get a more clear voice or more beautiful voice, but honestly it's not mandatory. If you record your voice on Audacity, then you import it in the video editing program, then it will be honestly okay. Just make sure then to use a noise reduction while recording or after on the edition mode. So now talking about the settings from my phone camera. As you know, I only use iPhone. I'm comfortable with the camera. It's a good camera, but basically I record with the selfie camera, so inside camera instead of the outside, because I like to see myself when I'm recording, because it allows me to realize if my position is good, if I'm very well centered in the image, if I'm not cutting my upper head. So it's important for me to see myself on the camera, so I use the inside camera, but I make a little change, because in the inside camera I cannot use only HD resolution. There is no 4K, and to be honest, the 4K, many screens still don't allow 4K videos, so basically HD or full HD is the maximum they will be able to see. If you record in HD, it's perfectly fine. The only little change in my settings I do is to choose 60 frames per second instead of the 30 frames per second. I'm going to show you now with a screenshot of my iPhone how I do that. So basically, when I decide that I use the 60 frames per second instead of the 30, and that will bring more quality to your video, because more image will be processed in less time. So now that we recorded our video, it's time to edit it. And how I edit it, it's very simple. I use a program that calls CapCut, and we have that for phone as an app, but we also have it for the PC. So in my case, I installed it in PC. It's completely free. There is a pro version that allows you to use basically some filters more than what they have, which are already a lot. You will not use all of them. You will have access to some AI tools that honestly we don't use either, or at least me, I don't use it. And there is also a cloud system they have to put the videos on the cloud, and also comes with the pro version. But basically those functionalities are not something that are mandatory to create the video, so you will be totally fine with only the free version of CapCut. So what can we do in CapCut? So we can go on it and we will add a video, and then we can just basically edit it by putting some transitions, by putting some music. You will see there is a music library that you can get from TikTok songs or from your own songs. If you have songs on your computer and you want to use it, make sure that they are free of copywriting. Otherwise, YouTube, for example, will not allow you to put them. Instagram is more flexible, but YouTube is not flexible at all. So make sure if they are copyrighted, accepted. Otherwise, you can just use the songs and the sounds it has on CapCut, because they are all without copywritings, so they are perfectly safe to use. Then the second app that I use is Vid. Vid is actually a very nice app to put the captions, to correct the high contact if you read it on the teleprompter and you want to correct the eyes. Basically it will make your eyes straight. And Vid has a perfect version for the PC and the alternative for the app, because if you are using, for example, if you are doing a reels, okay, and you record your video with your phone and then you want to edit it quickly by putting some captions and correcting your high contact, then I would use captions and not Vid, because otherwise you have to send the video to the PC, then you have to edit and then again send it to the phone, so you want to release it on Instagram. So if it's for only Instagram purposes, then I use captions. Vid and captions are not free. They have a free version, but very limited for what we need, which is basically putting captions and correcting the content, the high contact. Then we need to pay the monthly fees, so we can use it unlimited. Now, CapCut also does captions, but my personal opinion is that captions do much more fancy captions, like captions like the ones we see in this video, and comparing with the captions that we see in this video, then you can see the difference of the captions. One is very minimalist, it's CapCut, and this is captions that makes a very fancy caption script. So yes, for the captions I would definitely use Vid or caption, because they do very fancy captions. For a YouTube video I don't use captions, because YouTube actually generates their own captions, and if you want to put more language you can add your own languages, or let YouTube do it, the automatic translation. So I would not use captions on YouTube videos, it's more for the Instagram and short videos. So now, have you ever wondered how people do to create like short videos that are coming from big videos? Like, for example, what most people do, they record a YouTube video, but then they are generating short videos from that YouTube video with the key moments, okay, of that YouTube video, so they can promote it on Instagram and then make the link for the YouTube video, which is the perfect way to promote your YouTube videos too. How they're doing that, it's not manually. Manually would be very time consuming. It's actually thanks to an AI tool that I found on the web. It calls Opus Clip, and it actually just requires you to put the link of your YouTube video, and it will convert into, I guess it's 20 little short videos, reels that you can use in shorts and reels, and it is amazing. I tried it and it brought me actually very good key moments that I could use for my reels, and it's done in one click. Let me show you. So basically what I do is that I come and I take a video of my YouTube, and then I go and drop it here. So then it's saying I'm using 17 minutes of credits, so I get clips in one click. And then it says that the service is experiencing high demand, so it will put in a queue. I will receive it in email, all the videos, so of course I'm not going to wait here until I get them. When I get them, I will show you how it works. So we got the results of the Opus clip, and I will show you right away. So basically I got them by email, and then I clicked on the link that was provided an email, and it brought me to my account, and here I have a bunch of possibilities of shorts. And for example, if I take the first one, he also comes up with a title that you can use, so game-changing client hack, mastering Facebook groups for explosive growth. So but today it's a special one because I want to give you my ultimate secret on where do I get my clients mostly. So basically this kind of short is ready to use on your Instagram or your shorts on YouTube, even on your TikTok if you want. Just be aware that if you don't pay for Opus Clip, then you will get this watermark. So if you want to avoid it, you need definitely to pay for it. But look how amazing it is that it gives me shorts of the best moments in launching the power of Facebook groups for women entrepreneurs. So my first advice when you enter a Facebook group is first to choose groups that are mostly in your niche. So for example, if your niche are women, like mine for example, then I will join mostly groups of women. So for example, that I was explaining in my video about the Facebook groups, what kind of Facebook group showing, so he made it as a key moment of my video. So we can edit the clip, but only if we pay for the subscription, and it will allow you to edit the text in case you see that any caption was not perfectly done or he didn't understand what you said in English, so he translated it in text but in a not good way. So if you needed to edit the text, that is how you are going to be able to do. You have to pay for the subscription, which is not very expensive when you decide to make your Instagram a priority on your business. Then definitely this is your best tool. It gives you so many. Look how many it gives you. So with that you can release shorts every day and Instagram Reels every day, no problem. It gives you very nice possibilities, and I think it's a very great tool. So CapCut also do that when you export your video into the YouTube version of it. It also offers you the possibility to convert it into Reels, TikTok, short videos that you can also do, but as it is not an AI tool, it will not capture the best moments of your video to convert them into Reels. So that's why I basically recommend Opus Clip, because he will definitely choose the best moments of your video to turn them into Reels. And now that we edited our video, it's time for us to publish it. So for publishing, in case of YouTube, you should decide definitely one day a week if you want to do more content per week, then it's up to you. I find already difficult for me to do one video a week because it's very time consuming to record, to editing and do everything. But definitely if you can do it, then perfect. But in all cases, you should decide 1 or 2 days where you will be consistent posting the video. So what happens is, for example, I decided at the beginning that I wanted my videos to be released every Friday, every Thursday morning. So basically I was taking my Wednesday completely to record and edit, but the problem is then other projects came up and they just kind of mess up with my scheduling. So I had to stop releasing the videos on Thursday, and I started to releasing them on weekend, and I didn't choose one specific day because when we are doing many things at the same time, it's not easy to keep up with the perfect timing and the perfect day. So we just need to be consistent 1 time a week, and that the releasing video will be more or less the same moment, which means like don't do 1 week like you release it on Saturday and then the next week you will release it on Tuesday, because it will be too close from each other. Should have at least 1 week between each video, unless you are doing more consistently, like more videos per week, and then you can have 2 days. Every 2 days you can release one, for example. But if you do it 1 per week, then make it like that there is a whole week between both videos. In case of shorts for YouTube, for example, then you can release whenever you want, because shorts are consumed very quickly. It's like very short videos, so people are not waiting for like a whole video all the week. In case of reels, then it's should be part of your strategy to decide when you are going to release them, because more consistent you are and more reels you are publishing in your Instagram, then more interaction you will have with your Instagram account. You will grow also faster. People will engage with your content more, and this is part of the fasting growing of your Instagram account. Of course, if you release one reel now and then 1-2 weeks after, then you are creating very less reels. Again, I'm not the perfect person to talk about it because I am not doing it, but it's completely a personal choice. I could do much more reels if I wanted, but it's not part of my priorities or my strategy for now. I'm more focused on my YouTube channel, and I have many other activities on the side, so of course I can't do everything at the same time. But if your purpose is to grow on Instagram, then definitely choosing doing videos reel, it's like the most important thing nowadays. Like reels is what's engaged the most, and more reels you do, then better it is. And which are the best hours to publish? At the beginning you will not know which is the best hours. You will just keep releasing content until you get some statistics about it. On Instagram, as much as in YouTube, you have statistic apps where you can see those kind of data, but in the beginning you will not have it. So the best is to keep releasing at different timings and realize which one is the best, where is the most engaged hours, where the people watch the most the videos. So just do it for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you will start to have data on your analytics, and you will be able to choose the proper hour to release your videos. Of course, after releasing your videos, you are supposed to share, promote your links, videos, because otherwise you will have very low visibility at the beginning, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, and depending if you follow trends on Instagram by using, for example, trending audios, doing what other people are doing. But basically, the beginning is always slow, the growing is slow. So of course I advise you to share and promote your links on Facebook groups, for example, on WhatsApp with your family, so your family can also share with the friends. You can share on your personal accounts also if you have many friends and maybe someone will be interested in watching. So basically share. More you share, more it will grow fast and more you will have results. And of course, the purpose of doing video contents is to track results, so you can know what you can have with those results, if you can monetize at some point. In case of Instagram, for example, this how much impressions you have on your reels, how much views you have on your reels, but also how much the audience engage with you by liking and commenting your reels. This is the most important. Basically you can have much views, but if no one engaged, then probably you are just view like one more good video on the Instagram wall, but you will not have like these people that will actually pay for your services. In case of YouTube videos, then something that is required to start being monetized on YouTube is definitely 4,000 watching hours, 4,000 hours of watching time, and you have to have at least 500 followers. Those two requirements are very difficult to achieve, and definitely you have only 1 year to do it. From the moment you create your YouTube channel, don't make the same mistake than me, that I started to post my videos on YouTube with a YouTube channel that I had for 12 years. And I started my YouTube channel 12 years ago in January, end of January, something like that. And I didn't know about the YouTube policy for getting monetized. And basically I started posting videos in August, something like that. So I don't have a whole year to complete my first 4,000 watching time. So what happens is I basically only have 6 months to do it, which is half of the time. 1 year is already like very short, then 6 months it's almost impossible. What happens at the end of the year, if you didn't complete your 4,000 hours watching time, then basically you will get to 0 watching time. Again, you will have to start over again the process of watching hours time, which is annoying because getting hours for your watching time is really difficult. But at least you will keep your followers, that yes, you will keep your likes, you will keep your comments and everything. So that's why I'm not choosing to start again YouTube channel, because then I will lose all the other things too. But I'm just going to assume my mistake. Don't do the same mistake than me. Just start a new YouTube channel completely new, then you will have 1 complete year to get your first 4,000 hours watching timing to get monetized. Also, according to YouTube, if you think that shorts will help you with the watching time hours, no, it's not possible. So don't think that releasing a lot of short will bring you watching hours. They don't count for it. So keep that in mind when you are growing your YouTube channel. Only the long videos count. And finally, we are reaching the last topic, which is mindset. And last but not least, it's super important. Actually, I wanted to start my YouTube channel for many years ago. I never did because of all those things I'm going to talk about in this topic of the mindset. So basically, the first is the shyness. I was so shy. I was like saying, oh my god, and if I do mistakes, or if I can't talk in front of the camera, if people will judge me, if that. And basically, because of that, I never started until someone told me, no, Cindy, it's ridiculous. You are very expert in your field. You should be out there posting videos to help other people and give valuable content. And I said, yeah, definitely. So I just decided to start. So don't be shy. Honestly, start. Shyness will never lead you to anywhere. If you are shy, then you are losing opportunities. And if you don't want to lose opportunities, then you just must do it. You must do it with what you have. As much as it's imperfect, no problem. Perfection will come. We don't search for perfection in a person who is starting. We just want good content out there, and that will actually help me. If I see a person that has a video that is not that perfect, then the other guy that he is like on YouTube for many years and the quality is so perfect. But if that person that is imperfect has the perfect content for me and I will learn with her, then you can bet that I will follow her and not the one who has many followers already, because I'm seeking for good content that actually is helping me. So that is the first thing. Then second thing, people don't care about mistakes. That is something that I learned very recently when I started to do my YouTube videos and even my reels, is that I made a bunch of mistakes in my videos. Like my English, it's not yet completely perfect and fluent because I'm not English but native, like not native English. So of course I will do many English mistakes. I also had to cut many times my videos because I said something bad or not good in a way like that would not be very understandable for the people. I have to cut it. Like I already did mistakes in the editing too, then I published like that. People don't care. I didn't have any comment saying, oh, you did that wrong, oh, you said that wrong, oh, that is not the way we say in English. People don't care. Honestly, they don't care. So as soon as you put that in your head, then you just release a big weight in your shoulders, because even if you do mistakes, people will not sing them and they will not tell you anything about it. Also, something that I would like to know before I started, and I realized when I actually started doing videos, is that people don't watch all the video, and it's okay. So if you are expecting that the person will watch the video from the 0 minutes to the last minute of your video, it's a no, it will not happen. Why? Because what happens is that people will just watch what it's convenient for them, and they will keep skipping just to have the biggest of the information. I myself do that with the videos of other people. I don't want all the video. When the video is 1 hour time, like most of the time you don't have the time to spend there 1 hour, but you actually like some information that the person is giving in the video. So what you will do, then you will pass the video until you will just watch what is convenient for you. So it's okay that the person don't watch all the video. Just keep in mind that you have to release good content, so just keep releasing good and valuable content for your viewers, and you will see that your content will engage definitely. Something also to take in mind is that growing time takes time. Growing takes time. Like, there is no miracle recipe to grow faster. Don't even think about buying watchers, videos, watching time, hours, followers, comments, likes. No. That will only just slow down your growing instead of making it faster. Just again, keep focused on creating your content consistently, releasing it consistently, trying to keep up on the times, on the schedule, and basically good content, and that will make you grow. Okay, it's not the most fast thing to do, but you will grow, and eventually you will grow faster than you thought. Then consistency is the key. Something also that I want to talk about is this is basically the biggest thing for the success is consistency. If you do it every week, if you do it every day, if you do it every 2 days, if you do it every that day, people will keep that in mind. They will say, oh, today there is a new video that will be released in the channel that. This person will release a reel today because she releases every day, whatever. And people are going to start expecting your videos. More you publish consistently, more people will create the habit of watching it at the precise time you are releasing your videos. So consistency is definitely the key. Another thing that was preventing me to start my YouTube channel, and I talk mostly my YouTube channel, but the reels actually was the same, was because I was putting in my head, I don't have the material, I don't have that, I don't have a good camera, I don't have a good mic, I don't have this and this and this, and because of that I was not starting. Of course, there are minimal requirements to get a proper video and that the video will be like a good video. But basically, if you have a phone and if you have a mic like mine, then you can already start. You need also a laptop, but these things everyone has. And then just start with what you have, and you will improve later. This basically, it's the thing that I should have put in my mind earlier and I didn't. But when my brother offered me this mic 3 years ago, was with the purpose of creating a podcast that I never created because never took the time to create it. I was actually lazy to do it. At the end, I also was having a lot of other things to do, projects and whatever. So I never started that podcast, and then eventually I realized, oh my god, I got a mic and I'm not using it for nothing. And then I just said, well, I needed that for my YouTube videos. Just let's start. But if you really want to do things correctly, there is always a minimum investment to do, for sure. Now you don't have to invest the most of your break your bank just to invest on material for videos, but definitely a little bit of things that doesn't cost much money, you can definitely do it. If you don't go out a day in the week, it will cover the expenses of a mic, for example. And the last thing that for me was the game changing for doing videos, it's loving to do videos. Fall in love on being in front of camera. basically it happens when you take out the shyness. When you are not shy anymore, then you will actually enjoy doing videos. And the most enjoyable part for me of doing videos is come up with the best ideas that will be a little bit different from what we see in already other videos, and try to bring my authentic side of as a person and bring also value. And I'm not caring about how much views I have if I'm actually engaging a lot, because I know at the beginning it will not happen, the engagement will not come directly, but I just keep posting and sharing, and actually I love doing it. And I think it's the first, just because I learned how to love it, it's the first time that I'm getting consistent with something. I never published on social media so much consistently like I'm doing with my YouTube videos. Every week one video comes out in my channel. No matter what happens in my life, I will take the time to take that video, to do that video, even if I'm outside, even if I'm bored, or if I'm doing a trip, whatever. I will definitely shoot something with my phone, even if I don't have the mic with me. I don't care, it will be the sound of my earphones or whatever, but I will shoot that video. And this is something I promised to myself, and because now I love to do it, it's so easy to get consistent and actually make it happen. So if you can, just fall in love by doing video content, because you will see how much consistent you will be when you love doing something. And this is a game changing, because people also feel it in your videos, how happy you are by doing this kind of things, and they will actually be more attracted to you and your videos, and you will see the difference. I'm growing so much faster compared to what I was thinking about. Like, in the beginning I was just having 20-30 views, and then my videos are reaching 200 views, which is still not much, of course, but it's so big because I just started 4 months ago, not even for 3 months ago I started, and it's like a big milestone to reach 200 views in a video, and organic views, like not only my subscribers, because I have very less subscribers, but actually many outsiders that just find my videos on the topics and they can see it organically. And we reached the end of this video. This video must be so long. When I will do the editing of it, it will be crazy. I think we will maybe reach 1 hour video, but I hope it will be worth it, because if you are starting on this video creation, if you are a true beginner, then I really want you to start doing your video content, and you will see that it will be so much benefic for your social media, to create the awareness of your services, and to create trust also on yourself. The people will trust you, your expertise, and you will see it will change your life. And as you can see now, basically I don't have any more outside light, so it's starting to be like the nightfall, and I had to put my ring light to keep having light, and it's starting to be too much short, because when there will not be any light outside, then my ring light will not be enough anymore. So for this video, for example, I took much time, because I started it around 3:30, and it's already 6 p.m. So I took 3 hours to do this video. So now with all the transparency, I can be in front of camera. I can tell you that I took 3 hours to do this video, and this is how much time consuming it takes, but then I will be happy with the result. I will be happy of releasing this kind of content to you, and hopefully it will be helpful for YouTube. So I hope you will leave me a comment to encourage me and to tell me if you like this video, if this type of content, like showing you how to do more technical content, if it pleases you, if I should keep doing it, what you would like to see more in my channel. You can also give me advice. I will take it all, no problem, because what I want is to honestly give the best of content possible to the people who are following me, and mostly for my lady bosses out there that I love so much. I really want them to succeed, and that's why it's my motivation for starting these videos. So if you have something to bring to your niche, then you should also start doing your own videos. So it's the end of this video. I hope you liked, and I hope then you will give me some feedback and some love to make me keep going with this video. And I hope you will now be able to start your own video content, because it will change your life. So just do it, and you can even share with me your content. I will give you all my advices for free, no problem. Just drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll be glad to help. So if you like this content, just subscribe to my channel and activate your notification bell, and I will hopefully see you in my next video.